everybody. Welcome back to my platform. And for those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. My name is Astraea Love, and I'm going to do a reading for you guys today. So let's just get right into the prayer. So we're calling upon our spiritual team of highest light and resonance, our starseed family, the Most High God and the Holy Spirit, of course, along with Jesus Christ, and the other ascended masters or ascended beings that would like to be with us today. We're also calling upon the archangels. Specifically, I would like to ask that Archangel Sachiel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Zadkiel, well, let's just say all of the archangels, but welcome in, Fashionista, but specifically, happy Saturn's Day. Specifically, we like to ask the Archangel Michael, please block out any evil, any negativity, any evil eye, any entities or whatever. Anything that's negative, let's just say that, or that would negatively want to influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective. And so I pray for all of my subscribers. Now, as I call upon your personal favor, Most High, please continue to give me the grace and the safety and protection while doing my life's work and mission here on the earth. I am eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay, and then let's go ahead and just do the legal contract. It's in the description box below. But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, and persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes gatekeeping and the shadow banning of my content. Everything said on this platform is copyrighted by God and the Holy Spirit, so don't steal messages from them. Y'all, this little lid thing is the coolest thing. So like, let's say you open a soda, right? You know how if you put it down, it'll stop becoming fizzy. Well, this little lid, you basically just pop it on and then it keeps it fizzy. It seals it off. So anyways, if you don't know about that, that's what's on that. Okay. So what I feel like you guys are dealing with is somebody that, and please like the video when you come in to the chat and when you come into the video. And make sure you're subscribed and that you've tapped that notification bell. God, there's so many things to remember to say. It's like crazy. That's why I have papers but I almost got it all memorized. So, okay. So this is what I think y'all are dealing with, because I've been sitting here kind of analyzing the energy, just kind of looking at it and being like, all right, why is it that somebody feels like they can come for you? And this is something that I think is something that's going on in their own mind, because truly they can't come for you. You have a higher power that is watching over you, specifically protecting you. This person is about to be annihilated by your higher power. Like, you could call it your higher self, you could call it the Most High God, whatever you want to call it, but there is a higher power that watches over you. And so I think it's really silly that this person keeps wanting to come for you. So there is a romantic or some type of love aspect to this energy where they feel unrequited love, maybe that you don't love them back. Again, that's like another indication you should stay. If somebody doesn't love you back and it's unrequited love, that would, to me personally, that would be an indication that I should stay away from that person because they don't love me, right? Like, that's logical. But this person is like, I think that they've done some type of spell work that's made them obsessed. So when you do love magic, most of the time it backfires. I've really never seen even the basic of love spells go correctly. I know that people talk about sweetener spells, and I don't know exactly what that is. But if people would just start doing love spells on themselves instead of other people, then they would actually get a good effect out of it. Like, it would be better for them to love themselves first, and then they should heal course, these people don't want to heal. Why are people so afraid of healing? Like, that's another thing that I've just been contemplating. Like, why are people afraid to heal? I think that it would be more scary to remain unhealed than to heal. So I guess facing your fears or facing something in the past could be very traumatizing. But when you have a higher power, when you have God, and this is why I don't think that this person believes in God or a higher power. That's probably, they believe in witchcraft, and maybe that's what they think the higher power is. But I can guarantee it's not sending up juju to anybody. So we're going to see what the cards say. Welcome in, Shaman Maria. Oh, thank you too. Blessings to you as well. I'm having a pretty good day. Look at this Empress first card. So I can definitely see why somebody is pissed. I mean, it's like you don't love this person back, okay? And they understand this, but they don't know that the reason you don't love them back is not, it's because of them. This person thinks that you don't love them because you're self-absorbed. No, you don't love this person because of how they treated you in the past or how they came at you. And then smiling in somebody's face and trying to spiritually bully them behind the scenes is pussy shit. Like, seriously, I would respect somebody more if they came to my face and said they didn't like me than just like going behind my back and trying to bully me with spirituality when I'm sleeping or something. I mean, this is ridiculous. So this person knows that you're the Empress energy, which we know that. We've always known that you're Empress energy. I know I read for people that are straight up bosses. So somebody has like been watching your self-development, and they're looking and seeing like, when's my time to come into this person? It's unrequited love. You don't love this person back. So there really is not a good time for them to come in. But I do feel like what's going to happen is that if you have somebody new that comes in, this person is going to lose their shit the moment that they see you as somebody that's not them. But this type of person, like I was watching a true crime thing last night. This is like a person that's kind of a predator. Now that I'm learning more about predators by watching true crime. But yeah, this is somebody that would isolate you from your friends and family if you were to get in a relationship with them. I'm not even kidding. They would even possibly, they may be a part of a cult or a group or a coven or, a secret society. It could be anything of those. It could be Masonic. We're going to look up Masonic definition so I can make sure that I'm using it correctly. Oh, it seriously means relating to Freemasons. Let me see if it has anything else. Okay, so I think the word I was wanting to say was misogynistic. So let me see if that is the right word. Okay. Misogynistic, feeling showed or characterized by hatred or prejudice against women. That's it. That's the word. Okay, so it's not whatever I was saying before. It's misogynistic. So this person is a misogynistic person. They definitely believe like women should be seen and not heard. I don't know. They got a really old school mentality. Real old school thoughts going through this person's head. Just old world. So you do have a community and a collaboration behind you. You have a soul tribe family that's here to help you with this new business idea. Your hard work is getting noticed. Like, people see that you do everything right, and it really irks somebody else. So there could be an air sign. There could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Those are the air signs. It could be any one of those. I'm also hearing Cancer. As far as zodiacs, that could be this energy, because if they come through as an air sign, like, to me, this person would seem like they're intelligent, except for the perspective that they have as misogynistic, which is not intelligent to me. So it's like everything about them other than that would seem intelligent, except for this one aspect. And I feel like this person, why we're talking about them is because it's time for them to leave your energy. They would definitely want to oppress your abilities if they got with you. They would isolate you from your friends and your family, and they would want to oppress your spiritual gifts or siphon them. This person is definitely an energetic vampire. And they see that you are this beautiful, thriving, prosperous energy. And they're like, wait, why am I not gaining access to this person's energy anymore? They've been completely cut off. 7 of Swords. Yeah, literally, they've been cut off. And this is like somebody running with swords, which you don't run with knives or scissors, okay? And then it's just talking about how every decision that they lead with basically leads them to disaster. So this person could literally think that they know better than you. And that's kind of where I get the misogynistic. They think that because you're a woman, they know better than you, or because you're a divine feminine, they know better than you. That's not actually true. It's almost like in every other realm, the divine feminines are like upheld with honor and stature. And then in this realm, the 3D human realm, it's like there's just groups of people that don't like women, I guess. And you may come across them from time to time in your life, like literally misogynistic people, just like this. Death. It's always going to be an ending, though. Anytime somebody like this tries to come and gain access to your energy again, they're going to lose. They see you winning, and they also see you being supported, and it's really bothering them. But at the same time, they feel like they have a love for you. This is the type of energy of somebody that would want to capture you and hold you hostage. Like, they're a creep. They definitely play around in this death energy all of the time. They're causing endings for everybody that they know. This person's own mother must have abused them. And I hate to talk about that, but I am picking up on it. This person could be like projecting a lot of energy onto you because of what their mother did to them, which has nothing to do with you. How would you even know what this person's mother put them through? You know what I mean? But this person feels like because you're because you're psychic, that you know everything. And I do feel like if this person was to actually get in your energy, you would read them like a book. And that's one reason why this person doesn't like women. Maybe their mother was very hyper intuitive, you know. But yeah, Spirit wants you to know, the Holy Spirit's like, just know that you're protected from this weirdo, that literally you don't have any karma to work out with this person. Everything that of this person even coming into your reality is all new karma. It's all negative unjustified karma, which means it wasn't planned, it wasn't plotted, but your soul contract is kind of like this. Okay, if I'm playing the free will game with everybody else and somebody wants to come into my reality, then I will be there to help them awaken. Like, that's what you have stated. And that's what you do. And it's not like you're like snapping your fingers or waving a wand and awakening people, but your energy does do that in a magical way, a very supernatural way. And that's why you have an entire community, a collaboration of people that support you and love you, because they know that you're here to enlighten others and to bring about an age of peace. I mean, that's what the light workers are here to do. So this person, they feel very pitiful and sorry for themselves, like all the time. This person feels like they don't have a purpose. And so they're definitely in the dark night of the soul. They see you over here in your purpose and they're like, what am I doing wrong? Well, what they're doing wrong is everything. The way they think about things are backwards. 2 of Cups. They want to make you a serious love offer, but they have nothing to offer you when it comes to love. This is why this person has not approached you. And I don't think that they ever will. Like, God, the higher power that is over your life will never allow this person to come in and cause an ending. And it's not like an actual death per se, but if you were to hang around with this person or even talk to them, you would feel your energy start to be drained. So that death energy is the fact that this person has to steal energy because they are a psychic vampire. If they were not a psychic vampire, then maybe, well, they would still be misogynistic, which makes them extremely low compatible for any type to be with any woman. Like, it's low compatible to be hating on women and then to be sexually attracted to a woman. I mean, it's weird. It's weird because women could definitely hate men, and maybe there's another word for that that I don't know what that's called. But I don't get that you feel you don't have that same gender thing going on. So you don't hate men. Even though men maybe have not been the greatest to you, you still understand that there are good men in the world. And I want you guys to know that you deserve good people, no matter what gender it is that you're attracted to. People that have goodness in their hearts. I was just reading Psalm 112, and it talks about how the righteous are blessed because they live in the upright, means their chakras are in the upright. This person's chakra system is blown out. I don't know if that links into the psychic vampirism, but this person's chakra system is straight up blown out. Yeah, they're having to walk away from something. I feel like they were going to really come towards you and pretend to be Mr. Prince Charming or something, and then you would have seen right through this person. Yes. Yeah, not a hater. I think the word is not sexist. Yeah, thank you. Sexist. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So I do feel like there could be some type of, I don't know if this person uses the Quran, hopefully I said that right, or the Torah, or another holy book that talks about women being put in their place. But this person has like a whole bunch of quotes on how to put a woman in their place from these different scriptures. And we know that all of that is bullshit, basically. Yes, man who hates women is called a misogynist. Yeah, I had to Google it too. I was like, oh, what is it? See, look, this person wants to come in as a lover. They want to come in with a love offer, but they have to walk away from that idea because you literally have a higher power that's looking over you that's blocked this person every time they want to contact you. And this is like either text you, call you, or through another third party message you. Every time this person wants to contact you, they are blocked by the divine in some type of supernatural way. So like your protection extends beyond the physical, beyond the spiritual. It goes into other people's realities. And God's just not going to allow, God, your higher power, your higher self is not going to allow this person to come in at this very crucial time where you're on your journey and you're thriving and you're being in your purpose. God's not going to allow them to come on and take you off your path, basically, because that's what this person would be doing if you were to fall in love with them. And they're coming in with a whole bunch of beauty, glamour. Like for a man to do a glamour spell, make it make sense. But they're coming in with a whole bunch of spell work that they've completed, they think successfully, and they feel like they've got you under a love spell. But obviously the universe is showing this person that that's not the case, because every time they try to approach you, the universe stops this person. Like literally, like they either get pulled over, like, and this is like, it's divine retribution, because this person doesn't have positive intentions, even though they think that they do. I mean, maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know about their shadow quite yet, but they're going to definitely learn. I think that's a page they could take out of your book of learning is shadow work and how to process difficult emotions. Because this person is still blaming all women for what their mother did. And like, you know, this person literally has got it's reminding me of, I think it's called American Psycho, where the guy dresses up like his mother. He becomes obsessed with his mother. Gives me that vibes. Oh, welcome in, Phoenix Empress. And I did check on the PayPal. Thank you so much. And I'm doing awesome today. So yeah, the moon, this person is up underneath the moon all the time. They really feel like that secret occult knowledge is going to get them, because this person knows that they're not divine. Okay. They don't have any gifts. I mean, everybody has clairsentience, but this person will not listen to themselves. So you might as well just throw that one out the window, because this person will not listen to their own clairsentience. So they do have the gift, but they deny it because they don't like what their intuition tells them. Like this person damn well knows that if they were to come into your life now, that they would be pulling you off of a divine path where you need to be. They know that within their heart, they know that with that death energy. So I do feel like there is a little bit of confusion that this person has between wanting to get their desires met through you rather than seeking happiness through themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, they do spells. It's so retarded. It's like, it's just unnecessary. The thing is that this person doesn't believe in God, higher power, source, not fully yet. Because literally, this person could go ask for a divine partner and God would find somebody that's on their frequency for them. You know what I mean? And so I do feel like this person's wanting to really jump timelines to get to where you're at. And it's a no. Archangel Michael's like, talk to the hand, bro. You're not coming near this divine feminine. And I laugh at that because this person is very egotistical. They're very much stuck in their mind. Like, I don't know if you've ever been stuck in your mind where it's on like a time loop and you can't get free of a certain type of thought. That's where this person is all of the time. They've got some type of nervous disorder or nerve issue. Yeah, the sun, you're over here healing your inner child. This person has not done that. They're completely unhealed. They're definitely in their shadow energy. So when I see the lovers and the sun together, this is a very good vibration. This shows me that your other half is also a light worker. And it could be why this energy wants to come in, because they feel another energy. I mean, once this other energy comes in to your life, literally, there's going to be no avenue for anybody to attack you because this person is already protecting you in the spirit. Not this person, but your true twin flame is actually protecting you in the spirit. This person does not play about your energy, and they have been, it's like you guys are manifesting each other in. Oh, hummingbirds are here. Yay. Oh, I love them so much. This also talks about how everything that you've been learning about with all of the shadow work and your spiritual journey, that you're basically have completed all of the tests. You've healed that inner child version of yourself, and you're fulfilling. Like when I see the sun, I know that, and it's in the upright, I know that you have the ability to make yourself happy, to just literally just be happy and content with your own life. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. And everything that you plant will grow. Like it will multiply, it will flourish, and it will grow. So what I want you to do is continue to stay in the light. And if you feel this energy creeping up on you, it is a vampire, okay? It's like such an opposite energy to you. And this is why I think that narcissism and psychic vampirism go hand in hand. Most people that are narcissistic, why they play these like mind games, like gaslighting and all that, is to extract energy from people and to just fuck with them, like to fuck with their sanity. Okay. And so I feel like those things kind of go hand in hand with each other. And this person's definitely got that vibration going on. Again, I can't diagnose them, but they do have a couple of things with mental health going on. And that's one of them, is being their mother was very narcissistic. And so I just want to pray for anybody that has experienced narcissism or a narcissistic parent, because that can be some of the most difficult things to live through, or even a narcissistic sibling. So anybody that's experienced narcissism to this degree where it would transfer onto the child, I do feel like this person is very, they want to harm themselves. So they're very unstable. If you were to get with them, they would be looking to you for stability and for you being their light source, their life force energy. They would want your life force energy to be theirs. And so like literally, I am seeing that this masculine energy could have just been with a female, that every time this person gets with a female, they dry up, their resources dry up, their life dries up, their family starts to abandon them. Like it's like a very downhill energy that starts to happen with the female. And I feel like there was a female that was kind of taunting you, not to your face, but in the backgrounds, just like like, oh, I got this man, I get to have him. And she doesn't even realize that she's with a whole demon, devil, psychic vampire that's draining her of her energy. And she's like, wow, why do I look like I'm like 70 years old and I'm like 30? And it's because this man is literally draining her time here. The longer that anybody would stay with this person, oh, I love that. Jesus loves you. The longer anybody would stay with this person, the longer it would be like the least amount of time they would have left here on this earth. And that's scary. That's why this person, they do something up under the moon. Maybe this is part of the spell work, because I was getting glamour, but they do something up under the moon. And it's with the intent to trap someone so that they have an eternal food source to feed off of. You know what I mean? This person really, really wants an eternal food source. You know what? If this person if they would believe in God and go to their higher self, they could obtain whatever it is that they desire. But they do not believe that can happen. I feel like maybe their mother talked down on God. You are trapped currently. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm praying for you. Know that everything is an illusion and you're going to become untrapped. The Six of Wands, literally, you guys are getting recognized for your hard work in the community and with the people around you. You're also extremely popular at this time. So you could have people from the past like wanting to get in contact with you because they see you having a glow up. It's just more something that these people can sense. You know, they can sense that you're ascending. That's what I think it is. So you could have been having like feeling really dehydrated. You could have been having headaches. What I'm getting is that you have an internal frequency, okay? And then you have a physical frequency. It feels like your internal frequency and your physical frequency are coming together. So you may want to think about doing some red light therapy. They have these like red light therapy wands. And I've heard a lot about this. So it's interesting that Spirit's bringing it up, because I was just talking with somebody about the red light therapy and how great it is for the body as far as keeping things youthful. And then what they do is it clears out your lymphatic system, and your lymphatic will hold toxins. And so it also, like, I've seen some really insane effects with the red light therapy of somebody that had a lot of sagging skin. And it was like an elderly person. She uses the red light therapy wand. Yes. Yeah. And completely, like, her skin just tightens back up. Like, it's freaking wild. Yeah, it's an illusion. Well said, whoever that they're trapped in. It's not forever. And something that Jesus did say to me one time was that no matter the amount of the amount of suffering that you experience, suffering is an experience that's only temporary. And it's like we choose to suffer because of the way we think about things. Even the greatest pain is only temporary. And so it would be, in a perfect world, if we had complete control over ourselves, we could transmute all pain into pleasure, which would be nice. But I do feel like, you know, that's part of what shadow work is. It's taking that dense energy and bringing it to the light, which does mean that you have to address it. Red light you put in chicken coops sounds about right. Wow. I didn't know that they were put in chicken coops. But yeah, I do feel like you guys are getting a lot of downloads right now just on how to be at peace and how to not need or want for anything. Six of Cups, because I do feel like a lot of you guys have healed this inner child aspect. You have a lot of good memories from the past that keep coming up. I literally feel like you guys are going to gain access to heaven, but through your own hearts. Thank you so much, Fashionista. It's like, you know how Christ said that the kingdom of God is within. That's actually true. It's going within your own heart. Also, this other person, they could feel like they've loved you from, you being a child. You could literally know this person from childhood and have had decent memories with them. For some of you, that will be the case. And for some of you, this will be a person that is, fairly new with like the past 3 years or so or less. But yeah, if this is an ex, they have like an obsession with you. And I think it's the bad effect of spell work, to be honest. They're completely obsessed. They want to bring you this Knight of Cups offer, like romantic love offer. Seriously. This person thinks of you in a very romantic way. So yeah, I think that it's coming up in the reading so that you know not to fall for the wrong person, because the wrong person could lead you down a path of destruction and could be coming in as a knight. You don't need to be saved. Like, if you needed to be saved, you would save yourself. Like, that's the whole part of doing shadow work. You know, you don't need to be saved. This person is actually needing to be saved from something, probably this death energy, and they want you to save them, but it's like totally not your job. Yeah, he was always there spiritually. Yeah, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I mean, we all create our realities with our thoughts and our beliefs, but this person being a narcissist is not your fault. Like I said, you don't even have a soul contract with them. The only reason they're showing up here is because in this game of free will, you've agreed to enlighten other people just by being your natural authentic self. And so you just being a divine being basically brings light to other people, especially this person who's wanting you to save them from this dried out hoe that they married. Like, literally, this person married somebody, they're breaking up with them, they want you to be their rebound or savior. Both of those things, actually, for which is really weird to be this person's so misogynistic, but then they think that you're the one that has the ability to save them. I think that you can definitely inspire this person to awaken to the truth, but as when it comes to being saved, they need to access their higher power. You know what I mean? Welcome in, Aquarius. The Four of Cups, this person's super dissatisfied because of the love off. Like, this person really thought that you were not the divine feminine at first. They gave this love offer to someone else. This person could have chosen another person over you or something like that. But they gave this love offer to somebody else, and this person tricked them. And why did this happen? I feel like this happened for the sole purpose of keeping you on your path, because you would be drained just like this person, you know, that they married, that they're breaking up with or separating from. And this person thought that they had stolen something from you, and all they did was like literally take a burden off of your hands. Because this person would have been a burden. They're very misogynistic, and they think of things in a very old school way. So for this person to be so young, their mother maybe is older, or maybe they were raised by a grandmother and their mother wasn't even present. I mean, the hatred that this person holds for their mother and the love, it's extreme. It's given me like a bipolar feeling that they have. And this is just something that would be wise. Yeah, that is bananas. I love it. I love that song. It's so funny. This is just something to be aware of. When you see somebody interact with their mother, how they treat their mother is going to be a very good indication, especially when it's a man or masculine energy. How they treat their mother is going to be how they're going to treat you. And same thing with how they treat their father. It's always interesting to see how different families interact. And I know not all families are perfect, but this person is still holding on to childhood trauma that you clearly have healed from. You know what I mean? Two people are trying to set you up with dates. Yeah. And you thought to yourself, I'll just find my own. There you go. There you go. That was a 7-year experience that you'll never get back. Well, I'm glad that you didn't fall prey to this person, because like I said, them being misogynistic, it makes them a predator, because they would definitely try to oppress you and make you doubt your own abilities. And that is not where we're at today. A Page of Wands. This person could have very well wanted to come in and get you pregnant, or vice versa. They wanted to have a like long lasting, and this is why they think of pregnancy and having a child. They want to have a long lasting tie. You know what I mean? Yeah. Glory be to God. Seriously. Yeah. Oh my God, I know. It's like almost like this person uses spell work to brainwash people, but they want to have a freaking baby. And I feel like some of you, it is your destiny to be a parent, but not with somebody that would not value you. Because, you know, if this person's a narcissist, they would teach that behavior to the child, which would be very destructive. The star, they see you as a star energy. I've got to cover her body up as always, but yeah, they see you as a star. They know that you have insight and that you have hope for the future. And this person feels like they want to be a part of something bigger. But instead of going within themselves, they feel like coming to you would be a better thing. But the universe keeps stopping this person. And I do feel like that this woman that thinks that they stole somebody from you or whatever has done so much spell work on this man that it's like they have some type of weird binding. So you would definitely, you've dodged a bullet. Let's just say that. The Three of Cups. And this person's trying to come in right now because you have another offer coming in. A good harvest and abundance, an active period marked by fun and successful relationships, and a new understanding of what makes you happy. Like you feel energized and you're living your life free of this person's rules and regulations that they would try to put on you. This Page of Wands, spirit baby, this is something that, you know, if you want to have a child, God will bring in somebody appropriate. Okay. I feel like a lot of times people will fall pregnant and they'll end up staying in a very toxic situation because of a child. You know what I mean? There you go. Giving it up to God is the best thing. Yeah, because honestly, God knows when their perfect time is. Yeah, you're not tremendously religious, but something about the choir. No, I'm glad that you have a community that you can connect with. Literally, if church is something that works for you guys, then go for it. You know, I would love for you all to have a community to connect with. But knowing that God is within yourself, and you can go to any church, but as long as you hold that knowledge of God is within and you go within, like you will surpass what any religion can give you, basically. So I do feel like you have a lot of people coming in wanting to support you. When you bring this new idea to the market or to a, you know, website or something, whatever this is that you're working on, that you are going to have a lot of people that have similar interests that want to come together and be a part of what you're building. And I like that because this is just adding more support to your mission. And the more people that you interact with, the more people you'll awaken. And it's not even like you have to, like I said, you're not waving a wand. You don't have to snap your fingers. There's nothing that you have to do to awaken these people. It is literally the God that exists within you that is doing it through you. So you just being kind to somebody, you never know how much smiling at somebody could save their day. You know what I mean? This person is extremely suicidal. They're also linked up. There's a, like, what is up with the Knight energies? We have the Knight of Cups, a Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is still the same person. They want you to see them as somebody that works really hard, but I feel like that's a front for something. I don't think that this person works as hard as they say that they do. But yeah, you coming out as the Empress, of course you have these lower energies that want to be with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, go in the name of the Lord when he sends you. Absolutely. And I do feel like you guys listening to your intuition at this time is so important, especially when you have multiple offers coming in. Because this person could come to you truly as a Knight of Cups, but pretending to be a Knight of Pentacles. He wants you to think that he makes a lot of money, so much money that you would never have to work again. But who in the hell wants to sit around and do nothing with their life? Like, that's crazy. Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, nobody wants to sit around and do nothing with their life. You have like when I see the Three of Cups right next to the Ace of Pentacles like this is limitless success. Like the Ace of Pentacles, that's God's hand giving you that pentacle. That means that you're going to be able to use your abilities, your popularity, and, you know, team spirit to bring this into manifestation. And it's going to happen very quickly. When I see those two cards together like that, I get a very fast energy, which could come in as a letter. It could come in as an offer, a reward, something like that. It could even be like a sponsor, somebody being like, hey, will you sponsor my product on your channel? Or Or will you help me understand my life? Like you may have people that are sending you messages, high priestess, because this is who you truly are. Even if you're a man, I want you to just take the gender out of tarot, because we have both feminine and masculine energies. And I wish there was a high priest card that could represent the man. But the high priestess is just saying you have the intuitive gifts and abilities to bring this knowledge and this foresight to other people, so that they don't have to, it's when you share your personal testimony, what you're doing is you're sharing wisdom. You're making it so that somebody doesn't have to make the same decisions that you made, and they don't have to go through the same consequences. They can learn from your experience and your testimony without having to go through it at all. And that's the blessing of wisdom. Wisdom, if you listen to it, it will always steer you free of like these karmic situations. And so you being very wise, your cutoff game is impeccable. You guys know when to cut people off. You know when to like take your energy and move on. And that's why your life is protected. That's why it's always been protected. And this child that hasn't been born yet, this could even be a grandchild if you guys have children. This is going to be the light of your life. Like literally, you guys are going to, when you have grandchildren, you are going to protect these kids fiercely. And so you'll be teaching them how to deal with people like this, and your children as well. You'll be teaching them how to deal with people that are broken, unhealed, narcissistic, misogynistic, people that are just very difficult to get along with. And you'll actually be able to guide your children so that they're not trapped by these individuals, because that's what these individuals do, is they want to trap people. They want to trap people's souls. And this person is such a freaking vampire that they want to trap somebody with the purpose of taking their life force energy, because that's all they know how to do. So yeah, you realize one day that nothing even matters by the grace of God, Father, maker of all living thing. Yeah, it's all an illusion, to be honest. Everything that we see that's physical is part of an illusion. The more that we go into that inner dimension, the more that we're accessing our own God power, our higher power, higher self. Jesus was always going within. Jesus was always going within through meditation and through just contemplation. And so a lot of the stuff that he would say, it would be like different levels of people that could like understand it. Then all the kids are going to act Aquarius. Exactly. Absolutely. Yeah, this is a new age. The 9 of Cups. This is good fortune. It's wish fulfillment. And it's the solving of some type of problem. This person could have just been trying to block your energy. Like I said, they were waiting for the right time to come in, and they're getting denied because there was no right time to come in. It's like the universe shuts this person down every time. And you were never going to fall for this person's tricks. I don't feel like they're a hardworking person. I feel like they want to be with a hardworking person, aka you. I feel like they're in the 9 of Swords. This person probably was just prescribed medication to take for their mental health. And what I get is that this person, before they did witchcraft, they didn't have mental health problems. So that's interesting. But now that they have done this witchcraft, they have a chemical imbalance that they need to actually keep up with and take medication for. And there's nothing wrong with having mental health issues. Just please make sure you're not doing this journey alone, and that you are working with somebody else. Okay. It's okay to not be okay, as long as we're always getting help. And as long as that we're not thinking that we're an island and that we have to do everything by ourselves. Okay. This person feels ashamed of their mental health. So they were not going to tell you about them being mentally off. Okay. And that's so dangerous, because this person wants you to fix them desperately. And maybe in the past you were a people pleaser, but not today. Like that's how this person intends on trapping you. They feel like you're such a good person that you'll know exactly what to do. Even if you could fix this person, they would still have to heal the portion of themselves that they caused the trauma with. You know what I mean? Yeah, glory be to God. And I do feel like this person is literally trying to take the glory away from God, because they're an atheist, or maybe they don't believe in God. And they feel like you have the possibility, they feel like you have the capability of creating something for them that they can't create for themselves. That's why there's this feeling of this person needing you. Like they have sleepless nights. This person cries about you a lot. They could be talking to a parent about you a lot. And they don't know why none of the witchcraft that they've done on you has not worked. They're like, why is this person not coming? Like, I'm not able to reel them in with this line that I threw out. Like, why is this person not coming to me? Because this person's not coming to you because your witchcraft is missing them because they're in their purpose. When somebody's in their purpose, this shit is always going to be a misfire, like backfire. Just completely not even hitting you at all. In fact, it's hitting this person, making them obsessed. And then they talk about you so much. Like, that's crazy. The Hermit. They talk about how they know that you don't really have a whole lot of people in your life. This person really thinks that you need saving, but then wants you to be the one to save them. Like, this person really wants to come in like a knight in shining armor. They showed up as 2 knights already. Oh, I'm sorry, Ragnarok. It's nice to see you, though. Happy Saturday. Yeah, the energy of dread. So let's look at that. Let's look at that. But we're going to just look at the word dread. It says anticipate with great apprehension or fear. Okay. Yeah, there is an energy that wants you to be afraid. But yeah, and people are mad at that for sure. They are. I mean, they're jealous, but it is what it is. Like, the person that we're talking about today is somebody who's extremely misogynistic. They've got narcissistic tendencies, and they've also got a savior complex where they feel like they can either be a savior coming in with this night energy, or they feel like you can be a savior. And I feel like that is expecting somebody to save you. That is putting so much and just extra pressure on somebody. You know what I mean? And so it's welcome in, Gagan. It's totally not your job to save this person. Like, you couldn't save them because they don't understand that they are the problem. That's what this is. It's like they just truly don't understand that they're the problem. Justice. Like, this person is in the 9 of Swords because their witchcraft did not hit you, it hit them. And it keeps making them more obsessed. And if you're a masculine, then this is a masculine that wanted to destiny swipe with you. And they're in the 9 of Swords because they woke up today. Okay. They woke up and did not have your gifts and abilities. And this is a psychic vampire and a narcissist, which they link into one another. So I do feel like, somebody wants you to dread the future. No, why would you dread the future? The future is going to be awesome. The present is awesome. The present is a gift. No one needs to be saved because there's nothing trying to hurt and harm anyone other than sometimes other people. But you have to forgive people, because people like this that are broken, really broken, they don't even they're like not aware of their self-destructive habits and how it messes with other people. Like, this person doesn't understand that they have a negative effect on people. Oh, they are doing that same type of attack. Yeah. Well, let's ring the solar plexus spell. Hopefully that'll clear the energy out. I mean, I do feel like they're doing the same thing, but they've added something to it, and it's still not working right. Not to where what they intended. This person being in the 9 of Swords, having to sit down. This is like that having to take a day off. You know what I mean? You notice that they added something. Yeah, they added something. So, this person's being permanently sat down with the 9 of Swords there. They're basically being denied. Yeah, exactly. Somebody that doesn't, this person if they believed in God at all ever when they were a child, they blamed God for stuff. And like I said, God is not to blame. Like, literally, we create our realities with our thoughts and our beliefs. It's not God's fault. If we have a bad day, we have to learn how to self-regulate. We can't just be like, oh, it's God's fault I had a bad day. No, it's not. Like, God is giving unconditional love continuously to everything that is in creation. Every single thing. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. Absolutely. You're dealing with somebody that is a false prophet and they knowingly know that. There are some people that are false prophets that just don't know. And then there are some people that do know. This person is in the 5 of Wands. They're definitely think that they are like shadow boxing their own shadow. They really think that they are, going to get this Wheel of Fortune that's yours. They feel like they're going to have a part of your destiny, or they just want to be a part of it. It's kind of sad, actually. But this person's experiencing a lot of bad luck and a lot of resistance when it comes to coming towards you and your energy. They just have resistance after resistance after resistance. The universe is showing this person to sit down and to take a page out of your book and do some actual healing. This person's got the time while they're sitting in bed feeling sick under this love spell that was directed at you. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. People really claim to be Jesus. That's insane. Now, I would be very weary of that shit. Like, literally. Because that could be like an antichrist energy. And I don't want to give any energy to that antichrist shit, but, some people just, they think stuff like that. So I think that the best thing that you could do is just continue to stay in the upright, stay up on your prayers, remember to cleanse your energy. When you feel, and if your nose starts to itch, that would be a very good indication that you need to cleanse your energy. And you can do that through many different ways. You can do it through, like, literally, you can just go outside and sit in the sun, and the sun will clear your energy. Going out, hugging a tree, taking a walk, especially if you're feeling trapped or stuck. I think somebody said that they were feeling trapped or stuck. If you're feeling like that, do something to break out of that energy. Don't just sit there and like sit in the energy of despair and dread. Because I can promise you that even though these people are sending energies towards you, these energies are not touching you. Like, they will not come nigh thy dwelling. You can empathically pick up on it, but this is not going to affect you, not in the way that they want. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. You guys are warriors. You guys are serious warriors. And warriors in the fact that you stand up to darkness when it confronts you. You don't let people just play over your top. Because, like, literally, this person thinks that they're smarter. The 8 of Pentacles, they see you working and they see you being actually successful. This success and this good job on your work that you're doing, it makes somebody very insecure. I don't know why, because I feel like whatever you do for a living could actually help this person. But yeah, there is an aspect of being a copycat that this person has not looked at within themselves, why they don't have an authentic bone in their own body. Maybe because this person's mother was so abusive to them that they could never be themselves, so they had to steal other people's personalities. Like, how vampiric. That is so vampiric. The Hierophant, see, literally the work that you're doing, it's putting you in position to be this Hierophant energy, which is not just so that you can like rule over people, but it's so that you can guide other people in the correct way through example. And that's all you can expect of yourself, is to be a good example and try to make the best choices that you can with your thoughts, starting with your thoughts. What are the thoughts that can benefit what I am desiring? You know what I mean? Because the Psalm 23 is the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. You know what I mean? Did you know the name Orion means the light of God? I did not know that. I had no idea what Orion means. But that's interesting. Orion schools. Wow. I've never heard of that. Huh. So this Hierophant energy, this is like you passing a test, you getting that spiritual growth. It's also you choosing the moral path, which just means that like you're going to remain in the upright. Psalm 23 is the Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. That means that that desire, like this person is filled with desire and lust. Like you don't have that same frequency. That's why this spell work is not working. You don't have a desire to be an all powerful. This reminds me of when Jafar gets turned into like a jinn at the end of Aladdin, and then he's like, I am the all powerful genie of the lamp or whatever. And he's like, yeah, but now you're bound to the damn lamp forever. Get back in there. And then he's like, oh shit, realizes that he fucked up. That's the energy that this person holds. It's like they feel like they're the all powerful creator in your life, and they're really not. And I think it's a spell work that went to their head that made them think that they had any type of power or control over your reality or your destiny. I mean, destiny, you mean the stuff that God has written out? I don't think so. And that's metaphorically, because I'm sure God doesn't write. But yeah. The punishment for desire is unfulfillment. Yeah, you know what? It's unrequited love. And that's exactly what this situation is that you don't love this person the way that they love you. 3 of Swords, confirmation. The feeling is not reciprocated. And I do feel like this person, they want to do what you do. They want to do exactly what you do. And I'm not, this is giving me like the Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez energy of of copying verbatim every single thing. Like Hailey Bieber copies every single thing that Selena Gomez does. We're like, even down to the getting the same tattoos and shit. And it's all witchcraft. It's like with the intent to try to love destiny swap. Really weird shit. And the fact that Hailey Bieber is found in so many, she was stalking Justin Bieber years and years and years before they got together. And I feel so bad for him. Okay, you two have a great day, fashionista. Have fun running your errands. Alice, the way you look at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. It is very interesting. Yeah. It's interesting to see how people's minds work. Especially I can see what it was like before the spell work and then after the spell work. And the spell work is what caused this person to have a mental imbalance. Oh, yes, I do have a link, Gagan, in my description box below. I have a link to my other platform. And I hope that your situation's doing better. It feels a lot better. So I would continue cleansing or whatever you're doing, or maybe it's prayer. The Emperor, like I knew that this person wanted to come in because there's an Emperor coming into your life where you are this Emperor and Hierophant. The Emperor, Hierophant, when I see these two cards together, and I know that the Emperor looks like an old guy, but you don't have to be elderly, okay? The Emperor and the Hierophant together like this is showing me that you have the leadership ability and you have the seat of power. You have an actual position. And you are meant to be leading other people, especially in your area of wherever you live. Other people are supposed to be looking at you as an example. Yeah. And I also get that, you guys could be literally connecting with this higher power, and this higher power is the one that's put you in this seat, Yeah. Melchizedekian. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I totally feel bad for Justin Bieber. Bless his sweet little soul. And I'm sure that the reason that he hates her and resents her, besides the fact that she cheats on him, allegedly, I think that he knows about that though. But besides all of the shit that's happened, I feel like he's just very tormented soul. I really do feel like he just has been through so much shit. So much. And the witchcraft that she put on him, because she literally went to a witch in the Appalachian Mountains when she was 12, and this witch gave her a tincture that she still takes to this day. Like, he resents her and hates her because of the witchcraft. It's the witchcraft that's causing him to hate her, basically. Yeah, I pray for Justin Bieber that he awakens to what's going on and then has the courage to become free. I just want him to be okay. I want everybody to be okay. Even this person that's a weirdo. I just want to say they're a weirdo. Yeah. And then I even feel bad for Hailey Bieber, because there's got to be something seriously, like, that would be so depressing to have such a crush on somebody, and then you actually get to be with that person, but then that it just backfires. Like, ooh. I mean, she's learning a lesson all on her own. I'd be like, Dad, don't fucking do me no more favors like that. Taking me to a witch to get a potion. Like, come on. And the fact that she actually drank that shit and she took it and it worked, very strategic. The King of Pentacles. This person definitely, this person definitely wants to come in to offer you something. They're a deal maker. I feel like there is more than one person here. I know that this Knight of Pentacles is the same thing as the Knight of Cups, but there is a King of Pentacles that wants to come and make you an actual legitimate offer. And this could be to patent a product. It could be to, like, this is not a love offer that this person's coming in with. Maybe for some of you it will be also, but it's more financial, more stability. This person wants to be a part of your success in some type of way. And I do feel like they chase after material objects, but they see something very lucrative in whatever you're doing now. I'm also hearing that there may be something about video game development. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're protected. Like, you are protected by a higher power. This person does not know what's coming their way. Why they've not been allowed to even interact with you is because the universe keeps blocking them, aka this Ace of Swords. There you go. You can be Bieber's shaman spiritual advisor. There you go. Yeah. Creepy itches. I know. It's like, we can only learn by watching what other people go through and understanding ourselves. But I do feel like, it would be great if you guys could be healers for other people. But just know that you can take a person so far, but if they don't want to do that little bit of healing that's like their responsibility, you can't force them to do that, but you can inspire them to do it. And I do get that you've inspired this King of Pentacles to want to collaborate with you. They just don't know how to approach you, because, like, they don't know exactly what it is you're creating. They just know that it's going to make a big difference in this world. It's going to make a huge difference. The Three of Wands. Through careful planning, a goal and project long in your dreams will be realized. That's what just flew out on the ground there. And this project is protected by the Most High. It is so safe. You really don't have to worry about this King of Pentacles wanting to come in and steal from you. They truly want to make a collaboration, because they know that whatever this is that you're doing, and it could be shamanism, it could be reading cards, it could be public speaking, motivational stuff, whatever it is. It could even be writing fiction. Whatever, this person has like missing components that, maybe they have a publishing company or something like that. This talks of the Three of Wands talks about anticipate obstacles and how you'll overcome them. Like, I feel like whatever obstacle was there, this King of Pentacles will help you overcome. So if it's like you need funding for something, this King of Pentacles wants to be a part of it. And it's because it's like, and this person's fair. Something about them is fair, not like fair skinned, but like fair as in being equal. You do write a lot. Yeah. So keep writing, you guys. And everybody should have a personal testimony. I mean, if you don't have one yet, you'll be working on it. But eventually, I think everybody should write down their personal testimony and publish it. That's one thing that people are always, always interested in, is seeing how other people experience the divine. That's exactly it. All you have to do is stand up and walk away. Yeah. And turn your life around. Exactly. And working on your chakras, because I feel like this person's in the upright. They have some type of physical component to whatever it is that you're creating that they could help you with. It's either materials or they've got more brain power. They're coming in equally balanced. And this person is the type of person that invests in people. The Seven of Cups. All of this illusion that was created and painted around your name that people fell into, I feel like these people are awakening from this. They're waking up from the illusion that you were doing anything wrong. And if this is somebody that wanted to destiny swipe with you, they definitely are waking up, realizing that if they want to be a part of your destiny, they've got to befriend you, and all they can do is walk beside you and admire you and look at you as a leader and follow you. They can't sit in your chair. There's no sitting in your throne. There's no calling shots. This person has realized that if they want to be a part of your journey at all, they have to come correct or not come at all. And that's why this person, because they were dealing with some amount of illusion, that's why they haven't come in yet, is because they are not correct. And the universe is not going to allow them to come anywhere near you until they get their shit together, you know. A lot of lies were placed upon you. Yeah, and it was done by someone who wanted you to destiny swipe. That's exactly it. They just thought that, you know, and it could have even been this Seven of Cups illusions that was the lies. And this King of Pentacles has awoken from that. Like, literally sees that this other person was full of shit. A Seven of Wands. This King of Pentacles also sees that you had to protect and defend yourself from this other person. And that you defending yourself means you keeping your cards close to your chest, which is not a bad thing. Because you don't need to tell everybody your next move. Not everybody will be for your journey. There are still some people that exist in and around your life that have not decided that they're going to turn on you yet, right? But they could end up turning on you. So you just got to keep going. Just don't ever stop. You know what I mean? You just got to keep going. The moment that you stop and you try to look backwards and looking in the past is just painful, unless you're doing it with the intent to heal. This person doesn't even want to look in the past. They just want to look towards the future. And they're hoping that they can have some type of collaboration with you. Strength, because they know that this power that you have within you belongs to God. They know that that power is what's propelling you forward. And this is why they feel so adamant about coming in and offering you something so that they can go on this journey with you. And again, you don't need to be saved. So what this person has to offer is going to be some type of resource. And you may turn them down. You may decide that you don't want to collaborate, but just knowing that there's still an opportunity coming in for you to decide if you want to collaborate, that's going to be a good thing. Yes, I do try to do lives on both channels in one day. Yeah. So usually when I'm done with this one, then I go to the next channel. All right, let's see what else. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, you guys are a nurturer. You guys are loving, kind people. This is also talking about you getting in touch with your feminine side and bringing that out in your voice with writing, like bringing that out for other people to hear. I feel like there's so much stereotypical energy put. It was like, what the hell was that? There's so much stereotypical energy put on men to be like these strong beings that never cry, that are never sensitive. And that's just not the truth. Like, everybody has both masculine and feminine energies. And so I do feel like Ace of Cups, you got this overflowing cup of love. Like, literally, Queen of Cups to the Ace of Cups. Yes, you're a nurturer. That divine feminine part of yourself is what is here nurturing other people. And if you didn't have this Ace of Cups love from the universe, you wouldn't be able to share that with others. See, this person, Not this King of Pentacles, but this Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. They're up under judgment, like real bad right now. That's why they feel like they need to come towards you. They feel like they're in the Five of Pentacles. They're being casted away. They're being kicked out of a house, whatever this is. And they also know that somebody is coming in wanting to invest with you. And they want to block this person and basically pretend to be this person so that you choose the wrong investment. That's why I was saying you may turn this person down, but it may be because your intuition just goes off and goes, okay, there's somebody else trying to come in. This Knight of Cups, they want to put you in the Six of Pentacles. They want to be the one that can dish out what you get. And this is like why you just never fuck with people like this. Like you never even have a bad intention like this person. They're such a freaking vampire that anything that they touch goes into the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Like, swear to God, anything that this person touches is literally going into that energy. That's because they just suck the life out of everything. So even though this King of Pentacles is a good energy with a good offer, there may be somebody trying to sabotage that, basically, that's jealous. They want this King of Pentacles to offer them what they're going to offer you, and it's a no-go. Like, you're the one that has the abilities, and so you're going to get the offer. And you're the right candidate for whatever this job is or this work or opportunity. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's fine. It is fine to participate. The Queen of Wands, there has always been this type of energy following your success for some reason. And I haven't figured out exactly who this person is, but they could be a Sagittarius. This Queen of Wands energy could be a Sagittarius. They definitely have helped this Knight of Cups do some type of spell work. And so this Queen of Wands is a practitioner. She's feeling it bad right now. Like she's like literally feeling the backfire super heavy. The Six of Swords, she's also in some type of legal bind. So yeah, you'll definitely, if somebody comes towards you with a proposal, you'll want to make sure that a lawyer looks at it before you sign anything. But yeah, this person's coming in, they want to trick you so that you sign something that will actually put you in legal trouble, or you take some type of help that will put you in legal trouble. But this King of Pentacles has a pure intention. They actually, like, it's just these other people around them that don't want this person to invest their money in you and their time, because they want to invest it in them. It's real pick me vibes, like pick me, pick me. However, whatever this person is going through in court, they're losing. Five of Cups, many regrets, like serious setbacks. This person's losing like a lot. They could be losing their children, custody of their kids. They could be losing a home, possessions. And they're looking for somebody that can fill the hole in their heart that was created with this Ten of Swords. They're literally looking for somebody to save them. And you can help this person, but I would just do it indirectly through inspiring them to take positive action. I don't think you could actually fix anything for this person because they don't want to work on themselves, which makes it basically impossible. Can I see the comments about the lie that they made? Oh, okay. I see it now. The lie that they made was that you hurt children. That's such bullshit. When the truth is that you save kids from traffickers. Yeah, that sounds about right. This is like, this person's always putting themselves first. It's ridiculous. Now, I understand of self-preservation. You have to put that mask on yourself before you can put it on the child next to you. But this is not that energy. This is like literally somebody who's very mischievous. Oops. They're very mischievous. And they're putting themselves first in a very destructive way to other people. Like if them putting themselves first destroys you, then that's destructive. Okay, let's get an outcome. The King of Cups. You've always been somebody that's been balanced between your head and your heart. I do feel like you guys give wise advice, and you also have access to a whole plethora of different types of wisdom and knowledge that you use yourself, and you're going to help other people tap into the same thing. I mean, it's not like you're teaching people how to pray, but there is going to be something of how you instruct other people how to access their own wisdom. And that is so freaking protected. Like, this fertility and abundance is yours. I also feel like you guys command the respect of a lot of people. Every time you walk in the room, the entire room shifts, and it's like people will be on their best behavior when you're around. Yes, you've got that holy grail magic water, literally. The magician. Oh my gosh, that is the best. That is the best, literally. You guys are such powerful manifestors. And it's not like you're actually doing magic, but in a way, you transmuting the energy, you working on yourself, you basically choosing positive thoughts and beliefs to focus on, that is helping. It's like this person can't do anything to you because you are the magician. You know how to transmute energy, and you're learning what your energy feels like and what other people's does, so that you can discern with your gifts. And this is something that God gave you naturally. Being an empath, being an overachiever, I feel like you guys are not ordinary people. So you're not going to have an ordinary life. It's kind of like you're getting to awaken to who you truly are and to all of the different gifts and talents that you have. And there is a money-making ability, something that has to do with very quick manifestation. And so I don't know if you're going to be writing a book about this or if you're going to be coaching people on how to manifest. But once you figure out how to use this ability, that's another reason why this person wants to come in. They know that you're the high priestess and that you can manifest this Ace of Pentacles easy, like over and over again. It's like like a fruit tree that's, rooted right next to water. It's whatever you plant will grow. And you're being divinely led by the star. You're being like, you are the star. You're being divinely led by your higher power. This Six of Cups, happy memories. I feel like you guys have a lot of positive things to focus on. You're coming into public recognition and success. You guys are going to be writing a testimony of your life or just your life story. And it's going to be like a 3-part book for some of you, that somebody could even approach you in the future and be like, hey, would you mind if we bought the movie rights, or would you like to be a part of making a movie about your life and your story? Because it's always greater, like, when you can say, oh, this is based on a true story. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that you guys write poems. That's amazing. And diary entries. So again, documenting your life. And then when you do feel like you're ready to publish it, somebody is going to come in and they're going to want to contribute. And it could be you getting signed with like a publishing company, or if you do music, it could be a record label. I really pity these other people, because all they want to do is interact with you. They just want to be a part of your journey, and they don't know how to be a regular person. They've relied on spell work their entire life to get them through shit. And this is why they've never healed anything, is because they're always doing this witchcraft. And I did see that Knight of Cups energy and the Knight of Pentacles energy, they did not have a mental disorder before they did the witchcraft, but after they did the witchcraft, they developed something mentally, and now they need to take medication. And so it's always dangerous when somebody wants to come into your life and not tell you that they have a health issue going on, but like literally it's just a spiritual sickness and you don't have it. So all right, you guys, continue to write, continue to pray, continue to love on yourselves, continue to hug your children, be grateful for your life. The more that you show just self-love and gratitude, the more that all of this stuff sidesteps you. All right. Okay, you guys, and I love that. Some people call you Harry Potter because you're Ptah. Yeah, what you write comes true. So make sure you're using your gifts to write all of the positive endings to anything that hasn't been ended yet. Okay. All right, you guys, I love you. I'm giving you air hugs and lots of love. Peace be with you. Please like this video. Make sure you're subscribed, tap that notification bell, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye. God bless you. See you next time.